person.
Bruce.
No, not now.
You are a disgrace.
No. No. You are not my father. I am not a disgrace. I am vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman!
Hi everyone, it's Marvel DC Fan here with another story time, and this video is going to be a little bit of a hard one to make because, well, we lost a real hero of ours. So on November 10th, Kevin Conroy, who as many people will know him as the definitive voice of Batman, sadly passed away due to a short battle with cancer. And yeah, I mean, it's no secret that, you know, I'm a massive fan of Kevin's. You know, he's been my Batman since as long as I can remember. Back in the early 2000s, you know, I used to watch episodes of the animated series on DVD releases. They'd only have like 3 episodes of DVD. And also Batman Beyond, the Return of the Joker movie was one of the first real times I got to hear his voice. So, you know, after following him for years, you know, with all the animated appearances and the Arkham games and, you know, all that, it's still a little hard to believe that he's really gone. But so for this story time, I thought I would tell you my experience meeting Kevin at a local con that I go to, or used to. Haven't been to it lately, but yeah, I needed a little bit of time to kind of just get this video ready, and I don't want to sound like I'm, you know, better than everybody else just because I met Kevin. That's not the point. You know, I'm just giving you my personal experiences. You know, me being familiar with him for years, and you know, just seeing how much I love his work and stuff. But yeah, in the comments down below, tell me your experiences with Kevin. You know, where did you first hear his voice? What did you see him in? And yeah, and of course I've got the Batman hoodie on just to, you know, go along with the video. But without further ado, let's get into the story. So the local comic book convention that I go to, that's right near where I live. You know, one year it was 2018. It was happening in late September, my birthday month, which was pretty great. And I download the app because it has a companion app that'll let you in on news and what's happening, you know, for events and stuff like panels and what celebrities are coming. And I'm looking through the app. I was at work as it was closing that night, and I see that Kevin is showing up at the event, and I knew right away that, you know, if we were going that year, then, you know, I had to meet Kevin because of just how much he's made an impact on me, you know, with his portrayal of Batman, his many iterations of the character from the animated series, the Arkham games, the DC animated movies, just anything he had been in. Like, it was just a massive, massive deal for me. So I feel like I just needed to meet Kevin there. And I had a thing that I was gonna bring for him to sign. It was Volume 1 of the animated series. I had it on DVD, and I was going to get Kevin to sign it. You know, because it's the show that, you know, gave us his version of Batman, so it seemed rather appropriate to, you know, have that be the thing to sign. I look again on the app. This was like a day before we were going to go. I think it was a Saturday, and for some reason on the app, it said that he wasn't going to be there that day, which was at that moment like a massive kick to the, you know, kick to the balls, because, you know, I love going to the con. Like, I love it, going around meeting cosplayers and all that, but I was really excited to meet Kevin, and the possibility of that not happening it kind of made me sad, to be honest. But we did go to the con, and you know, we went around, we explored, you know, we saw a whole bunch of cosplays, and I think that year they had a Doctor Who panel with David Tennant and Matt Smith, I think his name is. Yeah, they were in attendance, and, you know, the whole crowd of people were there, you know, cheering them on, and, you know, doing that. But it was actually there where I got an Infinity Gauntlet, because I was such a fan of Avengers Infinity War, and I was just so hyped for Endgame. I was just like, I gotta have a gauntlet. It was like $100, but I still have it, like, sitting literally right above me. So yeah. So as we were walking around the con, we go to I think it was exhibit, like, there was hall. There was like room A, room B, room C. You know, they split it off, and one of them is dedicated to, like, comic books. One is dedicated to, like, you know, everything else, and then there's one where, like, you can meet celebrities, and, you know, you can get inside the DeLorean if you want to. And so we're walking through, I think it was room C, and I'm walking along, and I see him. I see Kevin. He's sitting at the table. He's with some fans. And immediately I go into, like, full panic mode, because, you know, it's Kevin Conroy. He's right there, and I had to take some cash out, because I wanted to get both a photo and a signature, which were about $50 each. So the other fans, they leave. They, you know, they get their photo, their autograph, whatever. And right before meeting Kevin, there's a guy sitting right next to him, which takes all the money and stuff. And I gave him the $100. You know, I said, you know, I just wanted a photo and a signature. And yeah, he looked at me and he's like, "Are you excited?" And I was just like, I cannot wait. Like, even though he's standing just a few, like, inches away from me, like, I couldn't wait to see him. And I gave him money, and I shifted over, and I was face to face with Kevin, and it was the coolest thing. So me and Kevin were talking, and he's writing my name down, telling my name, Xavier, which he was just joyous about. So gentle, so nice. And he signs the autograph, and the guy tells him, like, that I paid for the picture too. So he gets up, and, you know, my mom is standing there with her smartphone, and she's getting ready to take the photo of us. And as he's putting my arm around me, he asked me, he's like, "Are you a fan of the Arkham games?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely, I am." Yeah, it's like, we take the picture, and yeah, the next thing that happens is quite shocking. So we say our goodbyes. We're getting ready to move on throughout the con, and apparently my mom was right next to Kevin, and she was telling him how much of an impact that he made on my life as, this version of Batman. And so he gets up from his seat. He sat back down. They were talking. She says that he gets back up from his seat, goes around the table, comes right behind me. He grabs my shoulder, and he, in his Batman voice, he tells me, everything's going to be okay. Like, you're fine. And, of course I'm going to show photos of it, because it was just all of a sudden, like, I'm freaking the fuck out. And, he gave me a hug too, which, was just, it was so amazing. Just that whole thing. And, that was probably one of the best, experiences that I've ever had at a con, and something that I'll never forget. So, but yeah, after the roller coaster, like after that, and just following him till then, and this past weekend when all of that went down, like it was just so much. It was so much to me. It was upsetting, because I'm not gonna lie to you, like I've been in a bit of a downed state. Like my motivation is like all over the place, and I was feeling a little upset at the time too, and it just kind of made it worse. And just having that in the back of my head all weekend, and seeing the outpour from everyone, the unanimous gratitude and love for this man, was just, it was a lot. But yeah, Kevin will be in all of our hearts. Through his various portrayals in all of the work that he's done, besides Batman, doing other projects, him being an esteemed student from Juilliard, he did a whole run of Broadway, multiple, different plays and all that kind of thing. And, of course, doing sitcoms in the 80s, doing made-for-TV movies. Like, this guy has had such a interesting career. And if you want a really good insight, camera just cut off in the middle of that, but if you want some really good insight, be sure to check out Kevin Smith, his podcast, Fat Man on Batman. He did an episode talking to Kevin, talking about his life, and it was pretty, like, interesting stuff, like his whole time at Juilliard and all that. And, also realizing now that, for majority of his life, being a closeted gay man, which was, something, he only expressed to the world recently with his story that he wrote for Pride Month. It was pretty impactful for everyone. So while it is sad that our voice of Batman is no longer with us, we can all hope that he's in a much better place, looking down at us, still teaching us, the values of right and wrong, and still inspiring us to do good things. So, my condolences to Kevin and his family, and Kevin, if you're watching this in the afterlife, keep being the best at everything.
Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't Ain't these tears in my eyes telling you